Well, for the parents out there, I know sometimes when your kids get a little rammy and they've got that pent-up anxious energy, it's tempting to just hand them the iPad and say, here you go, because it's easy. But there are some other ways to get your kids' brains working, get those motor skills going. And with Feelings Rocks, that is exactly the experience that your kids are going to get. We've got Taylor Baker and Olivia and Hayden joining us today on the CoastLife couch. Welcome, everybody.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Of course. Thank you so much for being here. So, Taylor, you're an instructor for Feelings Rocks. Tell us a little bit about this program and what it does for kids.
So we teach 30-minute classes every time. It's just long enough to keep their attention span. We always start with our bubble machine. We practice with our birdie beaks, which is what we call them, to pop our bubbles. We're actually teaching them to properly write with a pencil. And then we move on to our two friends here, Rocky and Jazz. They're our mascots. We have some fun songs with them, and we proceed with a lot of dancing and a lot of movement. We know at this age they're not willing to sit still. They're willing to get out all of their energy. So that's what we do for 30 minutes.
That's awesome. Now, Olivia, have you partaken in Feelings Rocks in the past? Have you experienced this class?
I go to every single class.
Yeah, do you like it? Good. So, Taylor, you said that, your kids are working on skills like holding a pencil or they're singing and they're moving around. Why is that important for that age group?
It's so important, one, to get their attention. We have a lot of hidden, I would say, activities that they think they're having fun. They don't know that they're recognizing their feelings. They're learning how to cope with their feelings. They're learning sign language. They don't really know that at 2 and 3 years old. Then by the time they get to our older age group, they fully understand, but it's fun for them. Yeah. So we're introducing all these things in a way that it's going to really stick in their brain. And same for the parents. The parents, sometimes it's hard for them to understand how to help them cope with the feelings that they're experiencing. So we do that together. We work together as a family, obviously. We're always together, and we work through it as a family.
That's awesome, because I think, as you get older, it's hard to kind of remember back to what it was like to not be able to have all the words and tools at our disposal to express some of our bigger feelings that we have.
Absolutely.
I think it's a good reminder for parents to be able to walk the little ones. And how long does the age group, how old do
we say newborn to 5. We always, just like Olivia, we include in the older siblings, whether they're off school or they're homeschooled in those situations, just because her influence on Hayden is huge. Yeah. And she can understand a little bit more. So even if we go home and they practice something that we've learned in class, she really absorbs things seeing the older kids do it too.
That's awesome. So really, it truly is the whole family that gets involved in all this. And I think that is great to see everybody be able to break down to sort of the smallest level of feelings to some of the bigger feelings. Then all the feelings rock. So for parents and kids and families that want to get involved in this program, what do they need to do?
So you can find us on Facebook. We do have a Feelings Rock website, feelingsrock.com, and that outlines all of the instructors from all over. For my classes specifically, I have 2 Facebook groups. One is a closed group. That way it's a little more safe as we post pictures. We know who's in the group. That's all of the people that have taken class or plan to take class. We have a wide open Facebook for everybody to view in the public for informational purposes. And then, of course, we're on Instagram.
Awesome. Well, Taylor, thank you so much for bringing your crew in and teaching us all about Feelings Rock. It's an awesome program. And Olivia, I'm sure you're a great influence on some of the little guys. And thank you for coming in today, too.
Thank you so much.
Of course. But don't go anywhere. We've got some more feelings to explore, possibly of adventure or more things to come your way with more Coast Life.